Hey, this is Dave.
And I'm Ryan, and we're Red Sun Rising.
Keep watching The Roman Show. Woo!
Rodolfo Roman of The Roman Show, Red Sun Rising here at Fort Rock. Sorry, guys, too hot. I can slur my words sometimes.
That's all right, buddy.
Well, second time I meet you guys out here. We're at Fort Rock, we're 2018, 2016, I guess, when your first album came out. What I
last time.
2016. So how did it feel to come back to Fort Rock?
Feels great. It's a better crowd this time, I think, than it was 2 years ago. It's a better spot. It was a little muggy, but hey, we're glad to be here, man, on the main stage, so it's cool.
One thing I noticed is you're not wearing your typical, shirts that you wear, vacation type of colorful shirts. What's going on?
I don't know, man. I got to mix it up every once in a while. It's hot out here.
Thread, amazing album, man. Congratulations on that. Tell me, what has been the reaction so far from the crowd on tour when you play some of the new songs?
It's been great. We just got off the road doing our 6-week headliner, so it was cool to see the receptions from fans, as far as Death Wish, because it's the first song out. I mean, we released Fascination and Left for Dead, on the internet, so I think those are gaining the most traction. But I feel like a lot of the heavier fans really are drawn to Clarity and Veins. So we're trying to pick what songs are going to be best for certain circumstances in the live show. But it's been great.
One thing I've noticed from bands and like yourselves, little by little you tease us with songs and tracks every week. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Is that a good? Is that a bad?
Well, I think we're just so excited to get the record out, and we're not allowed to just release it until its release date. So we push and we fight for whatever we can get out, leaked, put out. So those aren't necessarily just teasers. It's what we're allowed, But I think it's cool. It gives people some insight, especially I think if you give them the more twisted tracks, it throws people off a little bit. They don't know what to expect, and I like that. I don't want people to know what to expect when they buy a Red Sun Rising record.
I mean, it kills me, I'll be honest, because here I am midnight on Friday on my Spotify trying to reload it. Like, man, is this thing already uploaded already? Something back in the day, it was on Tuesdays you had to go get your album or whatever. Now you're just streaming on your phone and it's easier. But nonetheless, you guys did a great cover. Alanis Morissette, Uninvited. Yeah. How did that come about? How did you guys decide to do that?
That was something we worked out a couple of years prior, actually. We were getting ready to do Octane, and we decided, I think, to do Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. And then we were listening to the radio, and it came out and Disturbed was doing it. So Alanis Morissette's Uninvited is one of my favorite songs, one of the band's favorite songs, and we decided to go back and try to at least do it justice, and that was it. We played it on Octane. People demanded we record it, and we did.
So prior to going to Octane, playing out there acoustically, when you guys got together, it's how can we make it a little different, not to be for the original? How do you guys decide that?
Well, I guess for one, we're just, putting guitars in there rather than orchestral stuff. And we really wanted to showcase, Mike's vocal on that a little bit and just make the song super vibey and, really just end it with some super aggressive soloing and just make it unique for us as well. We have to enjoy it as long as everyone else does, but we have to enjoy it the most and make an original for ourselves. So that was our approach.
I didn't hear it on the set list. Are we gonna hear it when you guys hit on tour, when you're on the road?
What's that? Are we gonna hear Uninvited?
Yeah.
Yeah. We put it in every once in a while. Not today, but yeah.
So
you'll hear it.
March, you released it. Are you the type of band that is always writing, or do you just kind of wait till everything settles and people got a really good grasp of the album and then you continue on with something new?
Well, I think everybody individually kind of writing here and there. I mean, we've been grinding on the roads for the last 7 weeks. So, if someone comes up with a riff, we'll save it on the phone or in the Dropbox. But we all live in separate cities. So sometimes we need to, put 2 weeks aside for the whole band to come in and actually work on those riffs that we came together, melodies, and just, make songs out of that. So
Thread, is that the reaction you expected from the fans, from yourselves? Because when you produce this thing, you have to listen to it over and over and over again. But is this what you expected from the fans and from yourselves when you play it on stage?
I'm happy with what we're getting. I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, I think so. I think people were surprised at first that it wasn't a sequel to the first album. It's very different, but they've loved it so far. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's been getting great reviews, and the stuff we're playing. We closed the set with Death Wish today, and the reaction was incredible, and it's fun to be able to do that.
Red Sun Rising, pick up the new album, Thread, available right now for streaming. Check it out, guys. This is The Roman Show.